This is the fourth video in our series Working with Percentage, and it's based on population growth. The purpose of this video is to understand constant ratio relationships. The outcomes: you must be able to determine the rate of increase, that is, the percentage increase from year to year. So you have to calculate the percentage, you are not given the percentage. Use the rate to predict population size in the future, or use the rate to determine the population size in the previous year. We want to look at population growth from grade 11 to help you understand how to calculate rate of growth, or by what percentage something will grow or increase. The first thing we're going to look at is to see how we got the population, and remember these are in millions. So let's have a look how this value was calculated. Well, if I take the population in 2019 and I take the population in 2020 and I subtract them, so 59,69 million minus 58,81 million, I will get 0,88 million. How do we write that? Well, let's remember that we get our ones, our thousands, our millions, and here we've got 0 millions, 88. So I would add a 0, 0, 0. I would then remove this and this. So 0.88 million is 880,000. So the population grew by 880,000 from 2019 to 2020. It would grow. To find my next value, I could take 59,69 and I could add it to 59,69 and I could add 0,9 million to get the growth, or to get the total population in 2021, which would be 60,59 million. Let's see how we write that. So we've got 60 whole millions, 59. We remove the comma and we just fill up with zeros. 60,590,000. That will be the population in 2021. But in order to do our calculations, we need to work out by what percentage the population is growing. Now remember, it's a percentage increase, which is a constant ratio. And constant ratio, so we are multiplying by a percentage. Other examples of this was year-on-year inflation rates as well as compound interest. So in order to find the population growth rate, we have to take 58,81 and we have to divide, because remember, going this way, we are multiplying by 1 plus I, because it is increasing. That's why we are adding. So if I took 58,81 and I divided it by 57,94, I would get a value of 1,0150. I want to round off to 3 decimal places. So I look at the neighbor, which is 0. 4 or less, let it rest. So that is going to be 1,015. If I took 59,69, now I want to see if I divide these two, if I get the same value, and if I do, then I know what I would have to multiply to get the following years. So we're going to take 59,69 million divided by 58,81 million. And if we do that, you will see you get 1,0149. I'm rounding to 3 decimal places. I look at the neighbor, which is 9. Remember, 5 or more, let it soar. So I'm going to add 1 onto the 4. So it's 1,015. And now you will see that these two are the same. So I know to get the following year's value, I would have to multiply by 1,015. And if I multiplied by 1,015 in 2021, I would get 60,59. And to get the following value, so it's like compound interest, I have to take that value, 60,59, multiply by 1,015, and I will get 61,5 million. To get 2023, I would have to multiply again by 1,015, and I would get 62,42. How do I get the increase in population in millions? Well, all I would do is to say this value minus that value will give me that value. So 60,59 subtract 59,69, and I will get 0,91. The following one, if I do the same, 61,5 minus 60,59, I will get 0,92, and the following year would be 0,94. Another way of calculating this is by taking the population, and I'm going to increase it by a percentage. But at this point in time, we've got to first work out what that percentage increase is. So we go back to this idea, and that idea stems back to the VAT calculation. So you remember with VAT, when I went this way, I multiplied by 1,15. So it was 1 plus 15% gave me my 1,15. Now my population growth is 1,015. So using this idea, I'm going to say that it is 1 plus 0,015, and now I want to change this to a percentage because I want to see what my percentage growth is. So to change a number to a percentage, I multiply by 100%. Now remember, that's not part of the calculation you put in your calculator, so it is going to be 1 plus, if I multiply that by 100, I get 1,5%. So my population is growing by 1,5% per annum. So in 2020, the population was 59,69 million. It is increasing at a rate of 1,5% per annum. So to do a percentage increase, we are going to take our 59,69 million. We are going to increase it by 1,5% of 59,69 million. If I do that on my calculator, I will get the following. So that would be 0,89535, and if I rounded that up, that value would have been 0,9. And if you have a look at your table, that is exactly what I had, 0,9. So if I add these two values, I'm only going to round off at the end, I will get a value of 60,585 0.35. I'm rounding to 2 decimal places because that's what's in the table. So I look at the neighbor, 5 or more, let it source. I'm going to add 1 onto the 8, and I'm going to get 60,59 million people in 2021. Let's have a look and see what the population would have been in 2017. So we are looking at 2017, but my table only starts at 2018. So what I have to do, remember, using the VAT concept again, when I'm working this way, I have to divide by 1 plus I. And it's plus I because it is an increasing amount. So in 2017, I have to take the 2018 value, which was 57,94 million. I've got to divide it by 1,015. And if I do that, I would get 57,083 million. And if I round it off to 2 decimal places, this is less than 5, so it's going to remain 57,08 million people in 2017.